Stay right over here. Stay here. Yeah. Good stuff. Stay here. Okay. Don't whine. You got no.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense comes out of the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. So Stanford's offense gets their first crack now. They ever go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. The timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Fisher. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Ducks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Now here comes the bunch formation. And he's back to throw again on second down. Nice grab. It's Harris. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Picks up the force, looking for more. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Cardinal offense lines up first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Stanford.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Mancuso. He's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive. And Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. The back's got it. Oh, what a move. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Grant behind the line. It's Sanders. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Broken tackle still going. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Will hand it off. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And they'll give it to the back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets the 1st and still running. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead,
it's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that catch is hauled in. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Over the middle, it's Mancuso. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. What a kick. It's good from 57. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. First down, looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made, but it's good for a 1st down to the 47. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Wants to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still an 8-point lead. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They come to the the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Fisher. They finally stop a big play. Lose the ball to the 22.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Fisher. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On first down, it's play action. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Now they run a draw play. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's reeled in. It's long. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you gotta love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
It's third and goal after the incompletion. Can they punch it in from the 2? Receiver in motion now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Cardinal. And that will give them the lead now.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage. Nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback still with the football. The defense all over it. He's stopping right at the line.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Fisher. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
What a catch! They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Fisher. He stopped in, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Looking to throw it again. Caught by the receiver. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Important second down play coming up. Delayed handoff. Breaks free. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Mancuso. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Bring toward the end zone. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got to run a pitch. This is a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? It's a draw play. Great cut there. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The shotgun running play call. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Gomez. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. They stop him short of the goal line, but it'll be first and goal at the 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Stanford offense lines up on first and goal now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Stanford. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? That is broken up and incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Gomez. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handing off on the draw play. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cardinal.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Caught in the backfield. It's Callaway. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Callaway. They bring him down after a short gain there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. gun now on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Callaway. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Looking for a receiver. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to...